Rainwater harvesting, water management and intensive vegetable production at the household level are three vital factors contributing towards ensuring food security for the rural South African households. Food security is said to exist when all the members of the household have physical, social and economic access to sufficient, safe and nutritious food that meets their dietary needs and food preferences for an active and healthy life. 1/3 of all South Africans are vulnerable to hunger. This equals about 14 million people. Children especially are victims of food insecurity and suffer devastating long-term impacts of malnutrition. Major factors both causing and contributing to hunger include high unemployment rates and the soaring price of food, both nationally and internationally. Additionally, rural communities in many parts of the country are no longer growing their own food as they did in the past, and when they do, it is often limited to growing maize and not a broad range of fruit and vegetables, vital for household nutrition. South Africa is also a hot, dry and water-stressed country. This means that our demand for water exceeds the amount we have available for use. Much of South Africa is semi-arid, and the country has an average rainfall of less than 500 millimeters per year. Only 9% of this water reaches the rivers and dams that supply our water. The remaining 91% of the rainwater falls on our land, and we can learn how to harvest and manage this water so that we can grow food for our families. The advent of climate change, with predictions of longer drought periods and increased storms and flooding, makes it even more imperative that households in rural areas develop strategies to cope with a variable climate, to make the most use of whatever water falls on their land, and to grow their own food. Research clearly shows that techniques which hold rainwater in the soil enable crops to survive periods of drought, whilst crops planted in conventional ways do not. We travelled all around South Africa visiting different communities where we met people that have successfully implemented the rainwater harvesting and household food gardening approach pioneered by Tsepo Kumbani.
I've never watered once. It all survived, grew from the runoff water.
And we filmed the training courses given by Erna Kruger and Tabani Nicholas Madondo, where young community facilitators were learning the methods to share with their own communities. In this first DVD, we explore rainwater harvesting in detail, and we look at principles and techniques of collecting and storing the water that falls in and around your homestead. In the second DVD, we focus on garden water management and intensive vegetable production. Together, these two videos will show you how to grow your own food and how to obtain and manage the water you need to do so.